Hello, my name's Craig Barton, and welcome to a series of videos designed to help you make the most out of my website, diagnosticquestions.com. Now, there's a very exciting new feature that's arrived on Diagnostic Questions in the last couple of weeks, and that is the dashboard. Now, this is a page that's accessible as soon as you log into the website, and it's got lots of exciting and useful features both for students and teachers. So I thought I'd just do a very short video just taking you through some of those. So first things first, let me log in, and I'm going to log in as a student first to show you how they can use that. So I'm going to go for my test student account, and hopefully I can remember the password. Give that a click, and fingers crossed we will be in and seeing our brand new dashboard. So there it is, welcome test student. It tells me that I belong to Thornley Silesian College and a bit of information about the school, but the far more interesting things are what's contained below on this page. Now, first let's have a look at this. This is explanations. Now that tells me that Mr. Test Student here is ranked third in the whole world in terms of their explanations. Now when I designed this website, one of the things I felt so passionately about is not just knowing whether students are getting things right or wrong, but them explaining their answers. And this is one way that myself and Simon have come up with to incentivize students to do good explanations. So this student has explained 27 questions and they've been liked 14 times. And if you click onto the More page here, then this is a lovely page that ranks the student's explanation that they've given in terms of the most popular. So we can see that this one here about circle theorems has been liked 5 times, and that's the #1 ranked explanation for that question. They've also got quite a few other questions here that have been liked. This is a particularly interesting one here on area scale factor that's been liked a couple of times there, and that's a way to incentivize students, to help students out from all around the world in terms of giving really high quality explanations. So that's that bit. If I just go back to the dashboard now, and you can see as well that students can be ranked in terms of their school and their country. If I go down here, this is the questions bit. Now, one thing I want to start pushing in the next couple of weeks or so is for students to create their own questions for the site, because I think that'll be a lovely task for students to really stretch and challenge them. So this is where we're going to rank students in terms of the number of questions they've created and how many times they've been answered. If I go to assignments, this is a list of assignments that are due. So we can see here that Mr. Barton's Year 11 Quiz 5 is due for this student on the 12th of the 12th. And here are all the assignments that that student has completed with a hint of their score there. If I scroll down here, this is quite nice. This is a quiz section. These aren't quizzes that have been necessarily assigned to the students. These are just ones that students might want to use for revision. So we can see skills with fraction has been attempted 74 times and it's got an average score of 60%. If a student thinks, well, wait a minute, I might be able to better that, or I want to revise fractions, they can click on that, and even though it hasn't been assigned to them, they can start that and get their score logged there. Okay. If I just go over to this side, this is probably the most useful feature, and this is something my Year 11s are loving at the moment. This tells me that it tells the student that they've, out of the, if I hope my maths is right here, out of the 89 questions that they've attempted, they've got 57 right and 32 wrong. But if they click on More, then what happens here is this page is ordered by the amount of times they've tried a question and filtered by the ones they've got wrong first. So this allows students to go back and revise. So if at the time they got expand these brackets wrong and they think, oh God, why did I get that one wrong? Well, they can click on it and they can either choose to try that question again if they want, by clicking on the question again, or if they think, I really don't understand why I got that one wrong, they can read correct explanations from students given all around the world until they find one that makes sense to them. So hopefully the dashboard will be a really useful kind of first port of call for students. But of course it's also useful for teachers as well. So if I just very, very quickly show you what it looks like from a teacher perspective. If I go for my Mr. Barton Maths one, as I say, hopefully my password's right here, and I'll log in here. It's going to look pretty much the same because we want to keep things nice and simple. Again, if I want to test my subject knowledge, I can see the questions I've got right and wrong there. I can see the assignments that I've set for my students and when they are due. And here you can see that we want to encourage teachers as well to give explanations, so I'm only ranked 15th in the world for that. But fortunately, I'm ranked #1 in the world in terms of the amount of times my questions have been answered. So there is just a little kind of dashboard for the teacher. If you want to learn more about new features or want to know how to import your students or assign quizzes to classes or all that, click on that. And here is also where we'll feature the question of the week, which is a little feature where I pick a question out and we use it to analyse students' mistakes and misconceptions that they've had. And if you click on the blog, that's going to take you to the question of the week blog there, where you can read a bit more in depth about that. So there is the dashboard. Apologies for my croaky voice this morning. And if you want to access all the other how-to videos in this series, you can either click on the link if you're watching this on YouTube in the description at the bottom, or if you're on Diagnostic Questions and you go to About, if you click on how-to videos, then that'll take you through with all the different things that you could ever want to do on the website. Hope that was useful. Please get using the website, spread the word, get importing your students, because the more answers and explanations we get, the more everyone's going to benefit in terms of understanding how students learn about mathematics. Take care and bye for now.